Wonderful parents of the world, welcome back. Here's another episode of the Young Leaders Public Speaking Club. These videos are designed especially for parents because what I wanted to do was to bring some of the stuff that we talk about in the classroom to you, the parents, because it's essential that there's alignment in the family. It's not just that your kids are learning these concepts, but that you also begin to embody them as well if you're not doing so. A lot of parents have asked me, well, wow, it's wonderful that you're working with the kids, but what about us? So we have to make sure that we're all keeping up and maintaining the highest standards possible. And what's really important in achieving that is to make sure that we're speaking a similar language at home. So in the last episode, I talked about how just speaking about goals can have such a magical, transformative influence on the family. Today, I want to talk about SMART goals. Whether you heard about SMART goals or not, I can guarantee that you could use more of these type of goals in your life. So what are SMART goals? They're not just intelligent goals per se. SMART represents an acronym, a very powerful acronym that can help you formulate your goals in a way that they become more achievable. You see, a goal without a plan is just a dream. It's just a whim. It's just a fancy in your mind. In order to make it something far more substantial, you have to take that wish, that dream, and put it through this process, which is very instrumental to your success. So what's the first letter of SMART? Of course, it's S. What does it mean? It means specific. What does it look like when you achieve your goal? You have to have that vision, a very, very fine, detailed idea of what it means. The second letter is M, which stands for measurable. A goal that's not measurable is hard to quantify. It's hard to know whether you're moving closer to your target or not. That's why you have to make sure it's measurable. It's not enough to say, I want to lose weight, for example. You have to be able to measure that and to say, yeah, I want to lose 5 pounds. Or if your child wants to do better at math, it's not to say, I just want to get better. They have to formulate a specific and measurable means. So if they're getting B+, then maybe A+ is the standard for their next several tests at school. That's measurable. A next level, is it achievable? Sometimes we set goals that are way too big. I know I've done that as an adult. And it's something to be wary of. Kids do the same thing. Sometimes you're trying to do far more than you're capable right now, and you've got to take those baby steps. So is it achievable? Is it realistic in that sense, right? The fourth letter is R in SMART, which means, is it relevant? You don't want to learn, let's say, for example, a language that you never have an opportunity to speak. For me, to learn Russian when I have no friends or have no plans to go to Russia is a very irrelevant goal, and that increases the likelihood of me not sticking to it, for example. So you want to make sure that the goals are relevant to your child's life and to your life when you're setting these goals and discussing them. And last but not least, time bound. You need to have a specific deadline in place. It has to be time bound. So that's what this powerful acronym can do for you if you start to implement it. Not only talk about goals, but start to make plans together and hold each other accountable. This is a great way to start to create this powerful alliance in the family where you're helping each other out, reminding each other of what's important. And I invite you to try this. Love to hear your comments below if you have been doing it. And thank you for your time today.